don't need no education. We don't need no false control.
There's a new class. They haven't heard this story. No dark sarcasm. See? Never. When I lived in Lesotho, I lived in southern Africa. And Lesotho is completely surrounded by the Republic of South Africa. It's a new class. They haven't heard the story. Excuse me while I tell them. Okay. This song was banned in South Africa. And the music station that we listened to in Lesotho, which was surrounded by South Africa, came from a town, a city, I'm not sure it's a city, but a town in the Republic of South Africa called Port St. John's in the Wild Coast. Okay? Now, it was Capital Radio, if I recall correctly. And I found it curious when they say in the song, we don't need no education, we don't need no thought control. Yet, the Republic of South Africa, which was very ultra-conservative, that was during apartheid, very ultra-conservative, pre-Mandela, they banned that song. They did precisely what the song is saying authority does. Kind of weird. But anyway, it's a great story. Okay, so you'll see that, you'll see several things on the board. That the potential energy is MGH, correct? The change in potential energy is MGH. I'll get into that in a second, right? Work is force times distance. Work is force times distance. Force is mg, correct? So force times distance, correct? So 150 kilograms times 10 times the distance 2 meters. So they're lifting these barbells over their head to 2 meters high, right? And it says, they say, who's doing more work? Well, they're both doing the same amount of work, aren't they? They're both doing the same amount of work. Now, when I say, Mickey, that the change in potential energy is 3,000 joules, just like the work, what do I mean by that? Yeah, final minus initial, correct? Is the change, correct? So what's the final? The final is 3,000. So 3,000 minus 0 is positive 3,000, correct? So this is positive. So it's going to be the change is positive because I'm going to have 3,000, a positive 3,000, minus 0. You get that? And that's the same as the work. So Leif and Maxwell are doing the same amount of work. Correct? Now, over here in this table, I want you to fill in the potential energies of each. I'm going to go away. I'm going to come back. I'm going to erase this here. And I'm going to put up there the calculations for power. Who is using more power, Leif or Maxwell? Lexi, do you get the difference? Okay, who's using more power? And I'll be right back. And always remember, we don't need no thought control.
Teacher, leave them.